Hi, this is Marlo from freetoliveyourdream.com, and I just wanted to shoot a quick video to show you how easy it is to change your from email address in your Gmail account. So for example, I'm Marlo at freetoliveyourdream.com, and so when I send messages through my Gmail account, I want the from address to be that email address, not my Gmail account. And the reason I do this is because I have a lot of different domains and websites that I'm running, and so I have a different email for each one. And I really like using Gmail on my phone. It works a lot better for me than Outlook. And I get so many messages that it's really hard to weed through them all. But with Gmail, it's really great at filtering out bad messages and spam and all that kind of stuff. So I use Gmail on my phone. It makes it a lot easier. But when I send messages, I want the correct email address to be the from address. So it's real easy. So I'm going to show you right now. First of all, log into your Gmail account, and then you go over here to the settings button and hit settings, and you start out on the general tab, and you want to get over here on accounts and import. And if you see here under send email as, I've got my Gmail address right here. That's the default. And then I have Marlo at freetoliveyourdream.com, and I have Marlo at planetmall.com, and all three of them are there. And you can change if you want to make whichever would be your main one that you send from. Most of the time you can make it your default. Right now I have the Gmail because when you go to send the message, there's a drop down and you can select which one. So I always make it a point to check to make sure I'm sending from the right email address for whatever person that I'm emailing to. So let's see, I want to create a new one because I have marlogetsfit.com and I haven't set that one up yet. So I'm going to add another. See that? So I still want my name to be Marlo Fullerton, and for the email, I'm going to go marlogetsfit.com. And you want to uncheck the treat as an alias. There's several reasons why. The way Gmail uses aliases, when you reply, it will have your email address versus the alias. So you can read more about it and see the different options here, but I always do the don't treat as an alias. And I don't use this, and we go to next. Now here, it's gonna put this in as default, but you want to put in your SMTP server for your email account. This will be the same setting you have in your Outlook or whatever, and my port is 25, which is a normal port. So this will be whatever your settings are. It could be different from mine. Whatever your username is, and then you put in your password. And then mine, I use the TLS. You may have different settings here for security, so it just depends on what your email server is set at. So now I'm going to hit add account, and it checks your credentials to make sure it's working, you have the right password and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so since I'm adding another one, it's going to confirm verification and add your email address. So it sends me a code, so I have to go check that out. And it should be, let's see, well, I don't want to switch here. Switch really fast, just 1 second. Okay, so I checked my email and I've got this code. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to Gmail, to Gmail right here. I'm going to enter the code and verify. Okay, so now I've got Marlo Gets Fit also. And what's really great is I'll show you, if I go back to my inbox, go to compose. So I'm just going to send a new message. Sending a new message, and you can put whoever you want to send it to. I'll send it to myself. A bunch of different. And then the from address right here, now it's a drop down, and you can select who you want to send from. So, if I'm doing my marketing, my online marketing, I'll choose this one. If I'm choosing my fitness, I will choose this one. And put your subject in as normal, test, and your message down here, and then you hit send. And let's see, my message was sent. I'll look here. Should come in here. Come on. Oops. Well, where did it go? Maybe I went into the spam filter. I'm not sure. Come on. I'll check my regular account. Let's see. Ah, there it is. So you'll see the test, and you see that it is from Marlo@freedeliverydream.com, and it's to Marlo Planet Mall. So that's how you can do that. It's very easy, and I really like it because I like Gmail so much better on my phone. It works a lot better. But you know, there's several different ways you can do it, and that's the way that works best for me. And you can also set up, if you want to send from, you know, one domain or one email address all the time, you can set that as your default, and so then you don't have to think about it. But I always make a point of checking it every time, because if you don't make it a point to check it every time, you'll forget when it's one of those really, really important emails. You'll forget and you'll send from the wrong email address, and then that just, I don't know, it just looks bad. So I always try to make a point of, if you get in the habit of checking every single time, you will always check, and then it'll always be from the right email address. But anyway, I hope that helped you. If you want any more tips or anything like that, I try to do little videos like this as much as possible when I find something that people might be interested in. So, you know, like my Facebook page, you know, check out my blog, freedeliverydream.com, and get on my list, because I send things out pretty often, and I will see you on my next video.